Alright, welcome back to my Your Turn to Die, part 35. Last time, a glimmer of hope. And then, that glimmer of hope has been crushed. It's painful, you know? Oh my god, and this song is hitting me right back with the first few notes. Oh my god. It was yesterday for me when I did that. It's been a little over 24 hours. And oh my god, this song hits me pretty good. I like piano too. Like when it comes to sad songs that involve the piano, it hits me so hard. Anyway, last time I talked to KG, who was trying to remove pieces of the rubble, and it seems like a vain effort. Then I came back here and I was like, you know what, I should have stopped before even talking to KG and leave all that for the next video. But anyway, so I came here, but I did not talk to So. So let's see how that goes. So is deeply focused on the laptop, continuing to fiddle with it. He still hasn't given up. So please save us. At this point, Sarah feels like there's nothing there's nothing else she can do. She's pleading to So. That's all she has left. There's not a darn thing she can do anymore. So I have been trusting you more and more lately. And if you don't betray us again, I think that trust is gonna stand very strong. So please, So, I believe in you. The words came out unconsciously. There's nothing more I can do on my own power. If anyone can do something, it's So. I don't have enough time. I have Ranger's chip right here. If I had just another hour. So all I might do now is hack the roll card data. Huh? What? Tell us more. He is deeply focused. Maybe he can make it so that no one has to die with the sacrifice card. And if the Keymaster is chosen, the Keymaster does not, no one dies. Maybe he can make that happen? Oh, what if that is the one thing he is willing to do? Saving Sarah. Exactly what she is pleading him to do. All he can do is hack the sacrifice card so that if the sacrifice is chosen, no one dies. Can he make that happen? So save us. You can do something. I want to believe. Stairs? Reiko. No. Wait, we have seen KG and Kyutaro on top. So was over there. Now we have Nao and Reiko. And Sarah, of course. Where's Gin? Where did he go? Reiko is looking at Nao and not saying anything. Nao, talk to me. It's all over, isn't it? No. I don't even have the energy to move. If I'd known about this, I wouldn't even want to see hope. This is so painful. I can't find the words right now. Where is Gin? There must be a door under these rocks. Yutaro is still passed out. Wonder if I can open a way, even the tiniest gap. It seems like it's on a whole other level than what can be accomplished by human strength. So he's deeply focused on the laptop. Big Sis Sarah. I went looking around, meow. Gin. Oh, Sarah, don't say what for. I understand. We are all feeling hopeless, but Gin is not. Look at him. He is the most determined of us all, alongside Keiji. Gin, did you find anything? There wasn't an exit or anything. But I found a smartphone on the stairs, meow. Huh? There wasn't anything like that when we came up. What exactly is on it? A trade! What, now? There's only one place we can make a trade. It's in the winner's room. Did So do? No, he's focused on the laptop. And I know he's focused on the laptop for real. He's not leaving it to do anything like trading a card, right? I don't think so. Meow, that sound. A card trade? But wait, I have the sacrifice, right? What in the world is this trade? Someone changed with Sarah. Commoner? But who? Oh, maybe it's So's hacking. The hacking. Maybe he can make everyone a commoner so that no one has to die. If everyone is a commoner, no one has to die. Ah, no, the person with the most votes will still die, but only one person will die instead of two. What happened? Why did my sacrifice become a commoner? Someone traded, or So did something. Big Sis Sarah? Gin, what is it? He just had a scary smile, meow. Sarah was so terrified by the sacrifice card that at this point, she just not having the sacrifice anymore is just, it's like a repressed feeling of relief, but it could easily be seen as something more sinister. She does not want anyone else to die. She just doesn't want to die herself. It's a terrible situation. Sorry, it's nothing. More importantly, Gin, about the phone you found. Meow? Gin? Yeah. What happened? A sharp pain on my neck. The collar? The moment I felt that, my senses cut out. Did the bad guys just make Sarah, like, faint with, like, a shock from the collar? Maybe everyone got fainted with a shock from the collar. Or maybe So did that. There's no way he can access something like that. Not with the chip, who knows? What? That... What is this? Why is Professor Mishima here? No, please stay with us. It's so dying. And everyone else is under the shock of the situation. But why is Professor Mishima here? Is this So's dream? He's afraid of dying because everyone turned on him. Although no, that can't be, because now he is being cared for by everyone. But maybe it's because his heart has been appeased. He now trusts us. That's why everyone is caring for him. But why is he... Did he trade his commoner card for our sacrifice card? And now he knows he will die? And he's dreaming... No. Oh my god. I don't know what's going on. Why would he see Professor Mishima like this? That doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. No, please stay with us. I'm done for. Hey, ain't there some way we can save him? With so much bleeding, I fear nothing can be done. No, you can't. Respond, please. Oh no, I recognize this room. It's the banquet. Right before the main game. Oh my god. I think everyone has been shocked, like by the collar. They did that to us to make us faint, and they transported us to the place that we are supposed to be at right before the main game. Did I just have some kind of dream? Oh, it was Sarah dreaming. But the professor? Now she cares for So. But it's just the presence of the professor that is highly confusing. This place. Yes, this is the place. Geshu is on the screen. I should have looked at the food first, because we're gonna have a long discussion. Everyone, how are you feeling? I truly thank you for once again participating in the main game. I will omit detailed explanations, but I have one point of warning this time. It appears one of you lost your tablet. Huh. I'm gonna drink. Gin said he found a smartphone, but the tablets are not smartphones, so that's something completely different. So if someone lost their tablet, that means that person cannot vote. But like, aside for that, it doesn't affect anything else. Wait, if you don't vote, you die. You are forced to vote. Miley said so. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, who lost their tablet? Oh god, we're gonna find out soon enough, maybe. At least when it comes the time to vote, we're gonna find out. If it hasn't come up yet. Due to the need for fingerprint identification, others cannot misuse it, but as it is a disadvantage to not know your own role, a spare tablet has been placed on your table. Okay, fine, I guess it doesn't really matter then. We all have a tablet, it's fine. Please use it if you are the person in question. That is all for the warning. To proceed with the rules, please touch the screen. We know the rules. It's starting a second main game, unless there are differences. An extravagant feast. Last time, I think she drank some water, I want to say. Oh, right, we have Q-Taro's tablet. We have the tablet in question, right? We never got to give it back. Okay, that's who lost their tablet. Okay. Well, we cannot use it or anything. Okay, let's click the sun. Well then, allow me to explain the rules of the main game. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. I was a little confused by the wording. The basic rules are that one person to be sacrificed will be chosen by majority vote. Yeah, whatever. The vote will be split into two parts. Through the first round, the preliminary vote, half the total will be chosen as candidates. 4 people. As there are 8 presently alive, this would be 4. A final vote will be held using these, deciding the ultimate victim. In other words, the sacrifice is decided by narrowing down from 8 to 4 to 1. Of importance are the 4 roles. First is the commoner. This is a normal role, which has no powers. The second role is the keymaster. As one would expect, they hold the key. If chosen as the victim, all will perish. The third is the sage. By the power of holy divination, they can know who the keymaster is. The fourth is the sacrifice. This is a card of reversals, which lets its owner live only if they are chosen as the victim. But meanwhile, if not chosen, they will die. So it is also an accursed card. In exchange, the sacrifice can vote twice. And if they win, they can escape together with one person of their choice. Incidentally, in the event that multiple people are tied for first, if the sacrifice is in the tie, the sacrifice wins. If the keymaster is in the tie, all perish. Honestly, I forgot about this detail. You cannot have ties involving the sacrifice or the keymaster. Or else, what if both the sacrifice and the keymaster... Well, obviously everyone dies, because the keymaster is simply everyone dies. So if the sacrifice is tied, they would die. Because the keymaster's effect also comes into fruition. I presume that's how it would work anyway. Oh, it straight up tells you. Well, okay, I got it right. If both the sacrifice and keymaster are tied for first, the keymaster takes priority and all perish. You absolutely cannot have the keymaster getting the most votes, even tied, or sacrifice. The distribution of one keymaster, sage, and sacrifice. All others are commoners. Best of luck, and may you avoid total destruction at all costs. That goes without saying. Well, everyone, please wait for the game to beg. What? Is that wording? Oh, hi! Eh? Hey, Gashu! Miley? Gashu, are you listening? You've really gone and mucked things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Really? Has he? I mean, he killed Ranger. I don't think that's the issue here, because Ranger had to be punished for breaking a rule. He killed Alice. What is his transgression? He cannot lie. Wait, did he lie? Is that the transgression? Did he lie? What could be the lie? If it's a tie, maybe it's the tie thing? I did not remember that rule, so maybe that's the lie. Really? Could that be it? I wonder. Huh. Like, that's the only thing that was different that I can think of. What if the lie was that the tablets are fingerprint key coded? Nah, probably not. Nah. Anyway, you've made a flagrant transgression, one that shakes the very core of the main game. Are you trying to appropriate the main games for yourself? Apologies for the video malfunction. The main game will now begin. Please enter, everyone. What just happened there? We have already opened. Please enter quickly. Before me are strange, familiar desks. You're here. You're early, KG. What was that earlier, Meow? Gashu, what's going on? Explain yourself. Kinda feels like this won't be a normal main game. It's starting all over again. Kyutaro, are you here? Oh my, what a bustling crowd. Is he still unconscious? Did you call for me? You, what's this transgression Miley mentioned? Transgression? I'm afraid I don't know what you mean. Understand that if there truly is a transgression, it should become clear in your discussion. We can talk about specifically that. Supposing one is discovered, it will be addressed. Yeah, right, jackass. It's you who's gonna decide what counts as a transgression, isn't it? Geshu. At least call Miley, so she can hand down a judgment on any misconduct. Miley is the floor master for floors 1 and 2. I cannot do that. I should have picked Safarin. I wonder what the excuse would be. Like she is a vice floor, an apprentice floor master, and it doesn't count or something. Then call Safarin. Very well, if that will satisfy you. I should have picked Safarin anyway. Please be our impartial judge. Bwahaha. Since when do you say bwahaha, Gashu? What you laughing at, asshole? I am joyful. Such determination to have a fair slaughter without having to worry over misconduct. You goddamn... Now then, let the second main game. Hang on. Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid that he would just be left behind and... Because, you know, you have to be there on time or you die. It was established in the first main game when Kamna was late. Oh, very good. Everyone has assembled. Damn it. So it's starting after all. Yeah, he has no idea. He's been unconscious for a while. He doesn't know what happened. He doesn't know that we found an escape-like place and that those dreams were crushed. Indeed, we have talked long enough. Now we shall begin the second main game. Man, I kind of wish I would start a video here, but I kind of don't want to end this video 24 minutes in. Wow. Joe, Kai, and Alice are still shown. It's so painful to see them again. An extremely heavy air dominates the space. It's starting again, this horrifying game. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Nao can't speak, she is crushed by the pressure of just having her hopes crushed. Therefore, she is crushed by that pressure. Keeping quiet's only making time pass, guys. Yeah, Kyutaro is the one who took the bull by the horns back in the first main game in this situation. How's it gonna start this time? Let's at least decide our fate by our own hand, okay? It's okay. We've walked this road before, haven't we? It's not okay. Neither of us is okay. Even you, I can feel you are in pain. But you have to put the step forward, right? You have to put the step forward. We have to make that step. Every one of us. Then and now, it's totally different. We're allies now. We've spent way more time together. Yeah, that's true. Even so is no longer... Anyway. Then will you die? Let's find our resolve. You said that in the first main game, right, Kyutaro? Damn it. Everyone, the card designs have been displayed in the rulebook this time. So be aware that you cannot judge using knowledge of the designs as in the first main game. Well then, please spend this cruel and dense time to your heart's content. Cephalin cannot speak. Geshu quietly sat down in a chair. And once again, the main game began. First, let's discuss the 4 candidates who should survive and who can die. Okie dokie, seems you're ready. Hold up, Keiji. Unlike last time, there's been a bunch of card trades. If we logic it out, I'm sure we can figure out who has the sacrifice and Keymaster without going around suspecting each other. If everyone speaks honestly. I think we are far more willing to speak honestly than before, but at the end of the day, I still could not hold it against anyone for not being honest if the point is, their own survival. There's nothing wrong with it. Would they lie? At the very least, the sacrifice can't tell the truth now, can they? So it's fine to start with finding 4 candidates. Because those who aren't candidates can be honest. That is true. It is true. Those who end up not being in the 4 candidates can be honest. I remember talking about this in the first main game. Once you are no longer one of the 5 that were candidates to be picked at the end, if the sage was among them, they could manifest themselves and say, yeah, that person is the keymaster. But because the sage was in the chosen, they could not speak honestly. But the 4 that are not chosen, they can speak honestly. They can. They are safe. Yep, and also if we prove what everyone's cards are right now, voting is gonna be hell. Well, at the end of the day, we vote for not the keymaster and not the sacrifice. That's what it boils down to. It will be pure blame throwing. That guy should die. This guy should die. It'll be cruel and leave no trace of any bonds we've got. We can't hold it against each other, right? Fine, I get it. I'm on board, Keiji. And so I'm gonna say it. So, you're the most suspicious in my book. You're still saying that. I understand you haven't seen what he has done as closely as the rest of us. And you haven't let up in suspecting him. But I think he has turned himself around to the rest of us. Most of us, anyway. Huh? Wait, Ereko, So contributed so much to our escape. I know that, but then who do I vote for? Eh? I can't possibly choose anyone else. If I'm gonna vote, it's gotta be for So. It's not that she wants to vote for him specifically, it's just that she cannot vote for Gin. She cannot vote for Nao. She cannot vote for Sarah. She cannot vote for Kanna. Just by default, she cannot bring herself to do that. So it's between Keiji, who she understands is trustworthy enough, Kyutaro, who has not done anything particularly bad, and So, who has done very bad things in the past. Like, she doesn't want to, but at the end of the day, it's the only one in her mind. She doesn't want to, but if she has to vote, that's the one. This is how I really feel. So get a grip, be honest, and clear our doubts. She wants to be convinced. Seems I just don't click with people who speak from emotion. Shut up, I'm telling you, say what you're really... Then I'm fine being the first candidate. What? After all, I... Don't freeze, come on. Disclosure? I am the sacrifice. Well, we cannot prove him wrong this time. Did he make that trade at the end? He was the one right next to the booth phone thing. Not the phone, but the thing to make trades. He was the only one in that room. There was no other device like that. But would he really do that? He was so focused on the laptop. Claiming to be the sacrifice. Were you even listening to us? This ain't the time to say your role. Was there a rule against confessing your own? So I see. Sorry, Keiji, I just didn't feel comfy letting you take the initiative. I know, I'll nominate the next suspicious person, how about that? No, So. He's got some no good idea again. So... Every time So does something shady, especially in the corridor, in the ruined corridor, every time he betrayed us, like every time Kanna showed that she was on his side and helped him out, and then Nao showed that she was on his side and helped him out. It was this song. This is the theme of So. This is the theme of manipulating So with shady stuff and... Oh my god. I understand it by now. I want to say displayed in the first main game, but I'm not sure anymore. It's been a while. But I trust him. Like, the song is literally the one thing... Okay, maybe nominating another candidate is... We have to make nominations. I just don't think he should be the one. I'm gonna roll a die. It's been a while. Where's my D12? Where's my D12? Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright. If I get odd, I will agree. If I get even, I will oppose his idea. It's a 7. I will agree? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I kinda wanna pick oppose, but... Agree with So. Understood. If it will advance the discussion, go ahead. You're so calm, Miss Sarah. She is not calm at all. You don't understand, so she just understands the situation. I nominate Kanna. What do you mean, Kanna? But why? She was on his side the entire time. She's not disposable. He still needs her as an ally. If, let's say, So is actually doing shady stuff, he still needs her as his ally. Because if he's gonna be opposing the rest of us, who are his allies? Kanna, that's it. You might have thought now, not too long ago, but that's different. They were forming a plan together. It was for the benefit of the rest of us to escape. He was not manipulating her. Eh? Bastard! Now what are you saying? Everyone should already understand this. She's easily tricked, timid, and lacks ability. What does she even have besides sympathy? Wow, So! Wow! I am impressed. Oh, the song was different. There's that extra bit. Huh. But yeah, what the heck? So, it sounds like something Q-Taro would say, except he wouldn't say it in nearly, not even close to saying it in such a terrible manner. What are you doing, So? Are you squandering everything that you have built with the rest of us? Shut the hell up! Ain't it you who used her? After using her so cruelly, is So trying to betray her? So you're giving Kanna time to vindicate herself. I know the word vindicate, but I don't know what it means, and now I really want to Google it. So I'm gonna do that. Vindicate meaning. Clear someone of blame or suspicion. Oh, Keiji thinks that he specifically wants him to give her a chance to clear herself of suspicion? Suspicion of what? She did nothing weird. She has nothing to prove to us. Everyone trusts her. Huh? Yeah, even So is surprised. Even So is surprised by what Keiji is saying. Like, sure thing. Let's have a discussion about Kanna's actions during that game, so that we can trust her. Well, Kanna, at first she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. Let's see. Kanna was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. What the hell, So? Hindrance? Kanna looks like she's pretty shocked to hear that. I couldn't blame her. So it's not like they are planning something and this is all part of their plan to this very discussion, and him saying that. That's what Keiji's getting at. I'm sure you understand, Sarah. You can extract statements from them. And also, you've got a new weapon too. Huh? You know, from when we were searching together, your shrewd detective vision. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. Oh, a new mechanic! I'm gonna drink. When someone makes a statement, you might notice someone else having a reaction. Wasn't there a mechanic kinda like this in Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney? I think it was in that game. I can do that. Now let's get to it, partner. Okay, they've reacted together, so should be the one to prove him. Kanna was dead weight the whole time. Yeah, what the hell? Hindrance? It's killing her to hear that. At first she just holed up in So's room. They've generally acted together. So should be the one who can prove her worth, damn it. And yet So's abandoned her. Piece of shit. If I just had some material to counter with. Kanna was dead weight the whole time. What a hindrance. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too. What the hell, So? Oh my god. Just now, I felt like So's first statement caused someone's expression to change. You don't say, Sarah! While their expression changed, I should check on them. Kanna, at first she just holed up in So's room. Though, later in the trading phase, it seemed like she was acting alone. Is that true? But, well, true said latter half. I was knocked out, so I hardly got a clue. In that case, I can't rely on him. Kanna isn't a hindrance. That's all I got? With a hindrance. I've been getting fed up with having a useless helper too. Oh, I'm supposed to click at this specific moment. Okay, I understand. Kanna, are you too shocked to speak? But it seems like she's trying to say something. In that case, I just have to inspire Kanna's heart. I have to touch her heart like that one time with Nao. Touch the heart. Of the one whose heart has been lost and betrayed. Kanna, are you fine with him just saying that? It's fine, you can get mad. Let what's in your heart come right out. Kanna, she isn't a hindrance at all. So saying mean things just because he can do hacking, but wasn't Kanna the one who did hacking first? Ooh, Kanna super hacker over here. Can she actually do that? Eh? Hold your horses. How do you mean that? Kanna did hacking? You never make yourself clear. Please tell us about this in a little more detail. Oh, okay. Kanna did some hacking way before So did any of his hacking. What kind of hacking was it? I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? Does this mean Kanna is adept with computers too? You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. I mean, if all she did is figure out a password, it cannot be called hacking if she just used her brain. Now, if she used a logic method, that's different. Alright, Sarah, let's advance the discussion like this. Yes. Extract statements to expand the discussions. I said everything wrong in there. Present items to use them as evidence, or have statements duke it out to find discrepancies. Yeah. Thanks, tutorial guy. I heard they taught programming in middle school now, but to think they even teach hacking? No, they don't. I'm pretty sure they don't. But what password could it have been? When I heard that, I could only think of the password to start up the laptop. You can't call something like that hacking. Don't misuse words you only just learned. It's really concerning. We don't have much time for discussion. Then how about you explain everything yourself, so? I am explaining. Explaining what a useless girl Kenna is. My god. Look at his smirk. Look just how... I'm trying to think of something. Look just how slappable he's... No, better yet. Look just how bitch slappable he is right now. Don't talk about people like tools, goddammit! I figured out a password. Breaking into someone else's things. That's called hacking, right? So had been fretting about it since yesterday. He was going, I don't know the password, taking his beanie off and putting it on. Suddenly, I looked at So's hands and was struck by how clean he kept them, even under these circumstances. And then I had an epiphany. She knows the word epiphany? That's the most impressive things here. That there might be traces from the password being typed. So I figured out the password from finger marks left on the keys? What? Are you making this up? That makes no... What, did he have oil on his fingers or something? Because under normal circumstances, this makes 0 sense. Kenna, I'm sorry. I want to trust you, but what is this? I extracted a new statement. I was able to learn the password because of finger marks that were left behind. Kenna isn't incompetent. I don't know much about machines either. Oh, that's it. There's a finger marks that were left behind. Kenna isn't competent. I was able to learn the password because of finger marks. Okay. Kenna isn't incompetent. Kenna is useless. What? Arguing now won't prove anything. What? I thought that the conflict was that she's saying she's not incompetent and he's saying that she is incompetent. I can't see what sort of item I would give. Could only think of the password to start up the laptop. I don't know much about machines either. Like, I can't think of anything here. I don't see... Kenna, could it be that you didn't use the laptop to hack? But rather you solved the password from the laptop itself? Yes. I see. Before the laptop was handed to So, I was the last one to enter the password. And my fingers left marks. A little bit of dirt from when I pressed the keys. The dirt? What do you mean, dirt? Back when that happened, you were coming back from calling everyone to the lobby after the whole thing. Okay, the thing in the rubble room happened. No, not the rubble. The ruined corridor. The thing there happened with now, quote unquote, betraying us, then betraying Sode, and then we learned it was all part of the plan. We followed them. The thing with the Professor Mishima AI that had been reconfigured to trick us happened. Sarah had nothing on her hands. I don't understand. Nothing that happened over there involved that. What do you mean, fingerprints? What sort of keys do they use in Japan that it would leave your fingerprints? When did you solve the password? It was before the trading phase began. Wait, what? So that was much before that. It was... Huh? The password was Chidoen, but didn't it get changed to something else? It escapes me now. Oh my god. Oh, it was Sarah's mother. No, that was for the special files inside. So it's not that. I don't know anymore. Oh my god, it's a little vague in my head. Hold on a sec. Don't you think that sounds funny, Sarah? That it does. It's unusual. Because we thought So shared the laptop so that he could learn the password from us. But according to you, you peeked inside before sharing the laptop with everybody? Yes. Then there was no reason to join forces? That's wrong. So wanted an opportunity to reconcile with everyone. Kinda sorry to say, but there was another reason. Eh? Why did So share the laptop with us? To view the Sarah folder. I mean, I did doubt him a little at the start. Like, it's convenient that he joins us to view that folder, but... Oh, but that's true. It was before he fully trusted us, I suppose. To look in the Sarah folder on the laptop? Yep, that's gotta be it. The Sarah folder had a separate password, which was the name of Sarah's mother. You gotta be kidding. So, you accepted my deal without saying nothing about this? Oh. So Kyutaro was not tricked into giving the laptop. He is literally the one who went to him to offer to trade the laptop. Are you kidding me, Kyutaro? You are back in last place, god damn it. Are you kidding me? He was in second to last place. He was ahead of Hideko in my favorite characters list. Now he's at the back. He's last. Screw that. Kyutaro, you asshole. What the hell? Huh? What of it? Why, you... Hold on a second. What deal is this? Don't sweat it. It's just between us. I don't think so. I thought it was strange from the get-go, but it seems there was a deal going on behind the sharing of the laptop. I'll have you tell us everything about this suspicious deal. Oh my god. I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. Wait, what? Oh. The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom. Kanna heard it too. Oh, that's all I get? Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kyutaro was so serious, I just couldn't turn him down. It turned out to be a good trade. Don't give me that scary look. You benefited from getting to see the laptop for free, right, Miss Sarah? I went to So and asked him to share the laptop. I mean, I had a responsibility, you know? When the token gathering subgame started, I gathered more tokens than anybody to survive. Even the laptop I'd managed to get my hands on, I handed it over in exchange for So's tokens. Yep, last place. Asshole. Initially, this was a secret between Sarah, Keiji, and Kyutaro. We had a plan. He straight up betrayed us. Are you kidding me, Kyutaro? Oh my god. You're last and you're not coming out of last. Nah-huh. You weren't even tricked into it. You used us. I was possessed by the need for tokens back then, you hear? Is that really the only reason? Obviously. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Blackmail? Is there really nothing? The two talked to each other, separated by So's bedroom door. Kanna heard it too. So said, that's not a bad deal. And he also said, maybe we'll reconcile. So Kanna got really happy. I almost said Samna. So Kanna got really happy. Kanna still believes in the goodness in So. What, that's it? Oh my god. So said, it's not a bad deal. Said, maybe we'll reconcile. So Kanna got really happy. Said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kyutaro was so serious I just couldn't turn him down. Turned out to be good trade. Benefit. What? That's incorrect? Oh my god. I thought... Okay. No, the laptop... Oh, there's more. Okay. Even though the laptop was Kai's parting gift. You think So blackmailed me or something? There ain't nothing. Even though the laptop was Kai's parting gift. I was surprised. Kyutaro said he would give me his tokens in exchange. I didn't intend to hear him out, but Kyutaro was so serious. It's incorrect, but... No, I don't think the tablet has anything to do with this. Because the whole laptop thing was way before this. I mean, because we're talking about the first time that the laptop thing was... Yeah. What is it? What am I missing? What is so obvious that I'm missing so hard? So said that's not a bad deal. Said maybe we'll reconcile. Kinda got really happy. Even though the laptop was Kai's parting gift? Think so blackmail me or something? There ain't nothing. Well, there's only 3 conflicts that can be made with 3 people. Kana with Kyutaro, Kana with So, or Kyutaro with So. I did 2 and I forget what they were. I did Kana and So. I did Kyutaro and So, I think. There is 0 conflict between the 2, but at this point... How's that a rebuttal? So I tried all 3 of them. No, I really don't see it. And no one's expression is changing either. So is this actually this? It's not blackmail over the tablet. What am I missing? Am I dumb or something? Oh! I was dumb or something. So witnessed Kyutaro placing the cards. Yes, that was the blackmail. This is it. Kyutaro, was there really no opportunity for blackmail? What you saying? We acquired a certain video. Footage from the first floor's security cameras. I didn't know there was such a thing. It was all clearly pictured. Kyutaro placing the roll cards. And So seeing him do it. If this isn't blackmail material, what is? No way. Kyutaro was the one who placed the cards? Muscle Gorilla was a traitor, meow? I don't think he was a traitor. My assumption at the time when we saw this is that he was forced by the kidnappers to do certain work for them. A traitor? Is that really the case? Or was there some other circumstance? Ironically, it's because of my improved intuition that I don't understand. How could someone like Kyutaro be a traitor? Yeah, initially you'd easily point the finger and say, traitor! But no, we have more insight now. I don't think he is a traitor. Why do you do a thing like Why do you do a thing like that? Where did you get the cards, Kyutaro? Please say something, Kyutaro! Security cameras? What do you mean? Huh? We should have searched every inch of the first floor. Did anybody find any security cameras? He is not only at the back of my list. I'm gonna create a new character just so that Kyutaro can be behind that character too. It's true we didn't see cameras, but we saw footage. There's 2 of us that can testimoniate. I don't know the word. That can testimoniability. 2 of us, Sarah and Keiji. Gin was down there on the first floor, but he was not with us watching the thing. I mean, we cannot prove the footage because we cannot show it to everyone else. Of course we did. Think you'd better be honest, or you're gonna lose people's trust in what you say. Ugh. Sure, no one was able to discover cameras, but still, you were caught on camera. That's the only proof we need. Must be a puppet show. It's true that there is one insight that I have that we did not have at the time. There's dolls. Fake dolls. There's dolls like perfect copies of us. It could be the doll Q-Taro that did it. I doubt it is, but it could be. Also, but no, because if there was blackmail stuff going on between the two, like he wouldn't even know what So's talking about. Must be a puppet show. Eh? If you think about it, we've been getting tricked left and right. A fake Hideko, a fake Mishima AI. The kidnappers can move around fakes of us whenever and however they like. You mean... Looks like you got tricked, Sarah. Script by the kidnappers, actors, and our fakes. You fell for a fake movie put on by dolls. I mean... Maybe, like I said, it could have been the doll, a fake Q-Taro. It could be. Could have been. I don't know what you guys saw, but it was all a trap, I tell you. Learn your lesson. But, talk about a disadvantage. Preparing fakes to trick us with was a stellar move by our enemies, huh? And can't take Q-Taro lightly either. Looks like you've been talked down for once, Miss Sarah. So is happy. Anyway, I told you about the deal between me and So. And I mean, after we all looked at the laptop, I was passed out the whole time. How convenient. There's gotta be somebody more suspicious than me. Ugh. Double down. Hold on! Why did you pass out in the room of rubble in the first place, Q-Taro? I mean, we know why, but... Well, I don't remember. No way! It's true, got no memory from the moment I entered that room. When I woke up, it was the main game. Now that's a rude awakening. So surely someone else knocked them out. Think we should find who did it? Meow. There's gotta be a villain. Woof. The last time I saw Q-Taro healthy, wasn't it when we were looking at the laptop? Then after the sacrifice was passed to me, I started to panic and ran off to get tokens. Right, I didn't see Q-Taro after that. If I can determine everyone's actions at the time... Alright, then we gotta talk about what each of us was doing then. When we shared the laptop, there was 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kanna, Sarah, Keiji, and Hideko. We still didn't know where Gin was, and... Now. Where was Now? Why wasn't she there? Oh, wasn't she locked up in her room? No, wait, what? She wasn't there? Ian was still kind of quote-unquote lost from when he went to the first floor and everything, all that. But Now wasn't there? We were gathering everyone to go to the lobby. to look at the computer to find the information to escape. That was after the events in in Nao's room. Nao never came? After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the lap. Wait. There were 6 of us? So either Nao or Gin did the trade and gave their sacrifice to Sarah? Or Gin, I don't see him doing that, but I am confused, oh my god. After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking at it, Kanna went to deliver the laptop to So. That's why it was no longer there when we came back after the thing with Gin hugging her and everything. Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with... Oh, that's right! So ran to the bathroom when he saw a thing on the computer. Oh, the picture of the dude that looks a little like him, but it's clearly not him, and with the same scarf. So was no longer there. That's right, I remember that. So So could have traded his sacrifice clan. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Nao on the way back. Right, I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. That's believable, I guess. I was searching the pitch black first floor, meow. I think we are the only 2 that know about this, Sarah and Keiji. I was searching the pitch black first floor, meow. I was thinking I'd go back to the 3rd floor, but there was a nuisance in the way, woof. Is it Miley? Yeah! The laughing doll Sue Miley, meow. It was scary, woof. So Gin was on the 1st floor until I reunited with him in the Room of Lies. I talked with So about our plan to hack the fake Professor Mishima. I think it's because that plan went well that our escape plan could progress. So was really dependable then, and yet... After Sarah suddenly took off running, we stayed and looked at the laptop, but there wasn't much else. After we were done looking, we sort of split up, went searching here and there. I don't have a whole ass alibi or nothing, but I ain't the culprit. I wasn't feeling well and ran to the bathroom. I talked with Miss Sao, I did it again. I talked with Miss Nao on the way back. Specifically, we talked about our hacking plan. Kanna came to deliver the laptop during our chat. I thought about having Kanna join the plan, but she promptly went off somewhere. That's my alibi, pretty much. Pretty amazing it could knock out Futaro. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. Huh? That statement just now. None of us mentioned a stun gun. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. It's a shame his precious time got wasted just like that. So why do you know that? Presenting the stun gun is not really a proof. The thing we would have to prove is that no mention of the stun gun happened up to this point. When we shared the laptop, there were 6 of us in the lobby. Me, So, Kanna, Sarah, Keiji, and Deku. After the sound of the trade and you leaving, Sarah, I went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the Room of Rubble, then lost consciousness. Wanna say I couldn't move all of a sudden and butt my head on the wall, but After we were done looking at it, Kanna went to deliver the laptop to So. So was talking with Nao in the ruined corridor. About what? Sorry, Kanna just gave So the laptop and left right away, so... She was worried about Sarah, so Kanna went looking around for her alone. It's not Kanna that found her, though. Is that so? Your friendly policeman stayed in the lobby for a little while. People came by the lobby now and then, so I can verify their alibis. And the other question, cute little detective? He's kinda in a high spirits. Can you say that Kanna went by the lobby like a few times? Okay, so he's saying that all their alibis check out. I don't see anything in conflict. So was really dependable yet. And yet... sort of split off when searching out there. Oh, well, I ain't the culprit. Stun guns are dangerous stuff. Shame his time got wasted. So, why do you know that? Went back to searching too. After talking to Keiji in the lobby, I went to the room rubble, lost consciousness. Once I couldn't move, all of a sudden, bumped my head on the wall. Aww. All I can think of is presenting the stun gun. But, like, it's not a proof of anything special. It's just no one mentioned the stun gun, so that's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah. You know the weapon used well, so... Huh? I quietly took the stun gun from the scene. Gin can attest to that. Sarah was not alone. So only Gin and I knew that Kyutaro was attacked with a stun gun. Oh. That was that direct? I was like, okay, I saw it right away, but then I was like, did someone mention it? Like, The only other person who could know is the culprit. So that settles it. It was you who used the stun gun to knock Kyutaro out, damn it. So, I give... said, I give. You found me out so easily. So... Sorry, I didn't want anyone getting in the way of the hacking plan we were preparing. Why did you think Kyutaro would get in the way? When he suddenly entered the room, I went and used it without even thinking. Where'd you find a dangerous thing like that, Meow? Can't seem to recall. How utterly convenient. Meow! He's angry. He's not angry, he's angry with a W. Something feels off. You'd really have to be at your wit's end to use a single-use stun gun. Was there something more going on between Kyutaro and So? That's enough. Just knowing who the culprit was is enough. That can't... Might be pointless to push any further. So's got no intention of explaining himself. For now, we should spare time for someone else. If we're going to suspect each other, we have to do it now while we have time, huh? Even if it's hard to say, we have to say it. You mean doubting so we can trust, Meow? That's right. Be brave and talk, everybody. Let's discuss if there's anyone besides So who acted suspicious. Anyone besides So? Come to think of it, I was wondering about how Nao spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies. It's true. She was there a long time, like even past the point that Ereko left. She was still there. Rather, she went back there. I did think that she might have taken Alice's tokens. Ereko also could have taken Alice's tokens. Cephalin wouldn't lie, so... There's this video I've been curious about, so there's a certain someone I suspect a little. She's talking about KG. Actually, while I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, meow. Pretty curious about Gin's actions myself. Why did he know how to get to the first floor? So those are the suspicions that people have for others. Of course, Nao would be suspicious of KG, even if it's a repressed thing and she hates that she is suspicious of him. But we did see the victim video with Nao, and KG did something to a policewoman. Presumably KG. Well, actually, this video, when I first watched it, I was too scared to look, so I used the fake Professor Mishima's monitor to play it again. What sort of video was this? Well, it's possible that it was just faked, right? So I don't want to say anything irresponsible. I won't know unless you tell me. Well, it's that video I watched with you before, Sarah. The video I saw with her. Yeah, we know what that is. The video I'm talking about is that video I watched with you before, Sarah. A woman tied up in chains while a man in front. If it's that video, maybe I can show it. But we cannot, like, play it for everyone to see here, right? I was wondering about how Nao spent most of the first half in the Room of Lies. Though actually, maybe it was just tough for her to stay in her room because of the fake Mishima. Oh, that's a good point. See, no point in suspecting her if we know the reason. Isn't that right, Sarah? Oh, even despite having that sliver tiny doubt, she wants to believe in Ereko. In Nao. Ereko wants to believe in Nao. If there's another reason, then sure. While I was searching the dark first floor, I saw a weird video, meow. There was a guy with glasses and something like an axe swung at his head. Yeah, we saw this. Then he said Big Sis Sarah's name. It can't be. That video? Of course I don't suspect you or anything, meow. I got scared and left the room right away, but I'm sure that was a victim video, meow. I need to stop soon. I can't speak. That was a victim video. Meow. Pretty curious about Gin's action myself. Why did he know how to get to the first floor? Him noticing a secret door just by searching the Room of Rubble had me tilting my head a little bit. You'd need a better nose than a police dog to do that. If Gin has the sense of smell and both a dog and a cat, then... Sarah, no. Just as a reminder, Gin's a human. Thank you, KG. We have to keep things within reason with Sarah here. Tied up in chains. Maybe I can show it. Now, you're talking about this victim video, aren't you? Ah, the one I dropped. Yes, that's exactly right. There was a woman tied up by chains, and this terrifying device started up. And just like that, the woman died. She got dismembered. It pulled on her limbs. And there was a man in front laughing from behind. He looked like the policeman. KG. To me, it looked like he left the woman to die. More than that, he initiated the thing for her to die. He didn't leave her because he was afraid or something like that. No. He wanted this to happen. That's what it felt like when I watched it back then. Huh, a shocking story. But it could always be a forgery. Then why don't we ask? KG, is that video real or do you deny it? I'm doubting you so we can believe you. I don't know, so. KG. KG has been nothing but good with us. He's one of my favorite characters, but this has been on the back of my mind ever since I saw it. And I can't shake the feel like there's something here. I want to know. KG, please tell us. I want to know the truth of that video too. Miss Sarah, it's looking like it'll be faster if you press the issue. Eh? I'm sure even KG will open his mouth for his dear Miss Sarah. Expose the true colors he's kept hidden so long. I'm counting on you. Expose KG by my own hand? I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, oh my god. Is that a new song? I didn't want to fight you, Sarah, but, well, can't let him mislead me. I'll choose words I can refute and talk back. Let's discuss the victim video Nao saw. How about? I saw it too. Don't forget that. The sacrifice videos show the first trials, isn't that right? Yes. Mr. Policeman's first trial, well, everybody knows it. No, we don't. No, none of us have heard about what your first trial was yet, KG. Please don't lie like so. Sarah, that was not necessary. Boy, that's a shocking comparison to hear. Sorry, I'll reflect on it. Was our scaredy cat now able to look right at the video? Maybe she averted her eyes in fear. It happens. If she saw it alone, I'm sure she could have made a mistake. We saw it too, KG. Unfortunately, I also watched it with her once in the monitor room. There's no mistake, KG. So I see. Did you see your friendly policeman nice and clearly? Unfortunately, no. But from the back, the hair is kinda hard to mistake. Could be a doll, but I don't think the dolls were involved that early. Well, I mean, who knows? Can't really make a great call from a backside view. It's no good to suspect people over dubious information. We did not see him nice and clearly. We can't make a great call from a backside view. But we saw the hair from the back, and that is hard to mistake. No, I can identify you even from behind. Your golden hair. No one could imitate it. Pretty sure all our enemies need is a wig to imitate it, actually. In fact, they've even got doll fakes. How can you prove it was the real me? Damn it. Don't hang on me. Like what Kyutaro said, couldn't it be some sort of fake movie? They wouldn't put a fake movie as a redeem option. Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe... Wait. Strange to suspect it, then turn around and believe this one. Well, should be no difference between the two after all. Should be no difference between the two, like the two dolls. I mean, between the real and the fake. Yeah. Then turn around and believe this one. Can it be some sort of fake movie? No! It's not a fake movie or anything. Tokens were traded for it. They would not provide us with fake movies. But you couldn't prove it was real in Q-Taro's case. But that was not the first trial. It was later with Q-Taro. Can you prove it? Can you prove it of this video? I mean, yeah, we don't know, but I guess we have no clue that proves that the dolls would not be active in the first trial. Maybe it was the girl's first trial and you had to, I don't know, maybe convince the doll KG to let her go or something. Damn it. There's no relation between that woman and me, is there? We don't know that. I mean, detective and ex-detective, right? Wasn't it? Seems there is one whenever you do the first trial as a pair. Friends, sisters, student and teacher, any sort of connection. There's a relation. Detective and ex-detective. Or police officer and something like that. Seems like there's probably a relation. No! There was a relation! The man in the video was talking about I need to leave these shackles behind, or I cannot have you behind, I cannot have you anymore, or something. I don't remember the wording, but it involved, they knew each other. The person knew the woman. The wording, when the guy talked, was clear. It's vague in my head because it's been a while, but... You're a policeman too, KG. Is this just a coincidence? I give up. I guess you cannot disprove that. Not in the slightest. I give up. I can't beat you, sir. Please tell us everything, KG. The video is real. The victim video that Nao saw, it was also my first trial. So you were a pair. The woman's name was Megumi Sasahara. Okay, I remember that name from the cards that shows the people names and percentages and occupation. He was my boss ever since I joined the force. Yeah. I'm Keiji Shinogi. I've been assigned here starting this week. It's good to meet you. Good to meet you too. I'm Megumi Sasahara. I suppose this makes me your trainer. Well, pretty impressive for your age, Shinogi. Yes, ma'am. But you might be a bit too serious. Even if you have stamina, you have to think about how to spend it or it won't last. I like her hair. I know it's a random thing to mention, but I wish I could have hair just like that, basically. It looks so good. I have long hair. It reaches like the back of my lower back, but it's like it's not good. Her hair is cool. Reached above the shoulders, like a bit past maybe. I heard you were rather elite, Miss Megumi. Why would you serve as a trainer for the likes of me? I wonder indeed. I have high hopes for you. Yes, ma'am. But then came the day of my nightmares. Ah, he shot someone. I shot a person. The criminal in a thanks for the delayed sound effect game. The criminal in a certain case. Ah, Miss Megumi. But why am I not being punished? I've killed a person. In self-defense, yes. But the criminal wasn't even holding a weapon. That's just what the law says. You've done nothing wrong. Was she covering for him? Well, that's a bottle of water finished. Miss Megumi, I heard you make a backroom deal. So what? So she's not denying. She's covering for him. But they don't seem close or anything. Maybe she just likes him. Get back to your duty. You are police. Wow. He's the benefactor who protected me. I'll never forget it. I owed her the worst kind of debt. Oh. He felt in her debt. That's why. Wait, but did she blackmail him and that would be the reason, like, over this? And that would be the reason that he got rid of her? I owed her the worst kind of debt. Left her to die? No. But I killed her, Megumi. Mr. Policeman, get a hold of yourself, meow! Sorry for keeping quiet, everyone. Truth is, your friendly policeman's not a policeman anymore. Yeah, we knew that from the cards. It says ex-detective for him. I'm surprised. What a dangerous individual we've had lurking in our midst. So, well, if you vote for me, I won't complain. No! Everyone. Speaking of voting, it's about time to decide! Too early, Safalin! What do you mean? Oh my god. Who you'll vote for and which four should enter the final vote. It's way too early! Meow! No way, that was way too quick. Well, you need time to work out the card trades this time, you see? That's true. Precisely. Choosing a victim without a satisfactory discussion is not an outcome we desire either. What do we do? I don't want to suspect, but... Kyutaro, So, Keiji, you three are pretty sketchy. Hold up, don't we need one more person though? Troubling, huh? If it's down to 3 options, it will make our choices that much narrower. Gotta suspect someone again, Wolf? Then maybe it's better to think of who to leave out from the final vote, meow. Who to leave out? Let's suspect some more. Let's suspect some more. Who to leave out? A good idea again. Really, Wolf? If you aren't chosen in the preliminary vote and are dropped out, because you can no longer be chosen, there's no need to lie anymore. That might be one of our greatest allies. Of course, if you're the sacrifice, it works against you. Got it, Wolf. Let's talk about who we want to leave out, meow. Okay. I think Big Sis Sarah should be left out, meow. Because she's super dependable for reasoning, woof. We should leave out someone with lots of tokens, like Kyutaro. How about we leave out Gin, since he doesn't have any tokens? We shouldn't be selecting Gin or Kanna. Sacrificing the kids no good at all. So should be left out. I mean, didn't he say he was the sacrifice to start? I have to say, I'd be glad if Sarah was left out. Right, if we are leaving someone out, I think I'd say Miss Sarah too. Wait, are you for real, so? Are you for real, so? What the heck? That's... Okay, my mind is a little blown, to be honest. He knows... Did he... Wait. But he did not make the sacrifice trade. He cannot be the one that took our sacrifice, right? Because if he took the sacrifice and he's the sacrifice, what does vouching for Sarah do for him? Maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe I'm overthinking it and trying to find something here, but... my brain is fried. Like, even my talking has been more and more sketchy, like I kept mispronouncing constantly. I need to stop. My head is spinning. I'm sweaty. I want to go and eat cereal. I'm gonna end here. This is a good place to stop because it's a brand new topic. It's a brand new topic. Who are we going to leave out? I don't know. We'll discuss that. See? We'll discuss that. We'll discuss that next time. Phew. Okay. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, please hit a dislike button. Leave a dislike button. Wow, there's something wrong with my head here, and I'm sweaty. Yeah, I need the break. Anyway, I hope that was enjoyable. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.